Warning, the following video is so manly that it can make a woman grow a beard. So if you are a little Justin Bieber, proceed with caution.
What is up, people? Another match, another defeat. That is the destiny of Brazil on this World Cup. Luckily there are no more matches, because I believe that if there was another more match, it would have been another defeat for Brazil. That team right now is in shambles. They can't do anything. And only time will cure this team. I think that the best thing they have to do is to get rid of some players, because some of them are not doing anything there anymore. And for example, the strikers. Are you telling me that a country as big as Brazil only has those two strikers? Are you telling me? Didn't the coach see anyone better than those two guys? Because I can make myself Brazilian, and they can invite me to play for Brazil because I am better than those guys. I'm better than those guys, and I only play on the weekends. This is amazing, people. This is I don't know how the fuck those guys are playing on the Brazilian team, but anyways. As I said, Brazil is in shambles right now. Another humiliating defeat. Actually, this one wasn't as humiliating, but after losing 7-1 against Germany, you would have expected Brazil to pull out of their big boy pants and try to play as best as they could. And probably they played as best as they could. Probably they don't know more than this, because their team is really weak. But you would have expected them to play much better, to try to give their people a little present, which would have been third place. But unfortunately, they couldn't do it. And as I said, it's probably because they don't know more. Those players don't know more. They tried their best. You can see that Brazil is very Neymar dependent, and Neymar missed 2 matches, and on those 2 matches they scored 1 goal and suffered 10 goals. All right, and Neymar isn't even at the level of Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. This is unbelievable. Without the guy, they're not able to do anything. It's very easy. It's very easy to talk shit about Brazil right now. Brazil is the worst team ever. This and that, blah blah blah. But you gotta realize something. Brazil, at least with a shitty team, got 4th place. Brazil got 4th place, and then you have teams like Portugal, my country, which they didn't do anything. What the fuck were they doing? What the fuck were they doing in Brazil? They were not there to play football, because they didn't play fucking football. So they went there for the food, they went there for the sun, beaches, this and that, beaches also. They were not there to play football. So you have Portugal, you have England, you have Italy, you have Spain. Spain is still the world champion. They are still the European champions. These guys were not able to pass the group stage. The group stage. It's unbelievable. That is more humiliating than getting a 4th place in the World Cup. It's in my opinion, it's more humiliating. But Brazil, as I said, with a weak team like that, it would be just a matter of time until they would get a defeat, until they would be defeated. Because they were playing, in the first match they got lucky. The referee helped them. Otherwise, they would have lost against Croatia. But you could see that they were only playing against, medium teams, weaker teams, and as soon as they got a great team like Germany, they got humiliated. Plus, they couldn't count with Neymar. And then on the second match, another great team, another defeat. So, as I said, they did their best, people. They did their best. They just don't know more. Holland deserved the 3rd place. I'm kind of disappointed with Holland, because I was expecting them to beat Argentina, because Argentina isn't playing like anything. They're not doing anything spectacular. But unfortunately, Robin disappeared on that match. I don't know where the fuck he went, but he was not playing on that match because he didn't do any fucking thing. And then they lose on the penalties. The coach didn't switch the goalkeepers. It's humiliating for the goalkeeper that wasn't playing to be replaced and have another goalkeeper defending the penalties. But the match against Argentina proved that the other goalkeeper was much better at defending penalties. Unfortunately, the Holland coach, the coach from the Netherlands, whatever, didn't replace the goalkeepers, and he lost the match. He lost the fucking match. So that's it about today's video. I mean, the bottom line is that even though Brazil was humiliated this and that against Germany, which is probably the best team of the world right now, I'm waiting for them to win this World Cup. Even though they got defeated by Germany, they got defeated by Holland, they couldn't get the third place. Even though all of this happened, it all happened because Brazil had a shitty team. Because if they had a good team, they probably would have won this shit. And then you have, as I said, teams like Portugal, England, Italy and Spain, which didn't even pass the group stage.